My name's Derek, and I sell physical media on eBay. I make videos about that. This is a What's Sold video. Stop the music. So it is 8:45. Oh, it's actually 9:30, but it's 8:45, and sales 25. 25 orders. But there's one that should have gone out the other day. I re-looked through all these boxes. Just looking at the spine. I didn't look at every single CD case. Couldn't find the one. I still have one by that artist, 2002, The Emerald Way. And I have one from 2002 called like Savarti or something. It's not that. So I have to cancel that one. So mine is 23 from the 845. So 820. A couple good zingers in here. Pretty expensive. A $6 remote control, or three-figure remote control. All right. Start with this stuff here. Parenthood. Steve Martin in D24. Parenthood. This one was on the far left of the box. Kind of tells me I've had this one for quite a while. $7. Sold. It's out. Still make a buck maybe. C23. Abbott Brothers. Okay, on a quick look, it's open. Oh, that is a gatefold. Right there. And this Mignot by the Abbott Brothers. $12. Got to get a book. Probably a couple of them. Hold on. Okay, back from my adventure. All right, this Time Machine 8. This little clip right here, but still a good enough book for me to buy and to sell. $21. So if you're new here, I round up or round down. That was actually $20.92, so I said 21. And I do free shipping on everything except auctions, and I rarely do auctions. Vincent LaGuardia, C31. And that's kind of nice. So that one right there. Vincent LaGuardia. What is this one? 19 bucks. Rick Springfield's coming up. D18. Rick Springfield, live in Rockford. 15 bucks. Jinxed, Nickelodeon. This is a good one. Jinxed, Nickelodeon. 68 bucks. Look for that old, I mean, not all, but if it's like Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, those independent, or not really independent, Nickelodeon stuff. Just a lot of it sells very well. Most, no, but more than the other half. So if most would be 70, I would say like 40% of a good chunk of Nickelodeon stuff, if that math is even right, can't sell very well. And one that comes to mind is the Amanda Show, Amanda Bynes Show. Complete Harry Potter film music collection, C28. Harry Potter. There's another 5 Seconds of Summer. I believe that one sold, actually. It may have. I have 2 of those, actually. Complete Harry Potter, 32. C32. Tchaikovsky. This is open. 2-disc. Phillips Classics Tchaikovsky Sleeping Beauty. Comes a train. Okay, let's see. This should be in 32. I have 30 is why. Tchaikovsky. There we go. Tchaikovsky. 2-disc set. 14 bucks. Carpenters. Carpenter's Gold, and I just got the Time Life Carpenters collection that's not listed. I messaged this buyer. It's like, hey, I have this other one that's Time Life. If you want it, I can give it to you. I just never got anything back. No response back on it. 28. Now we're in this one again. Carpenters. I mean, it'd likely be right down here because Carpenters usually doesn't take long to sell. Carpenter's Gold. That is way up here, huh? Carpenter's Gold, greatest hits. $12. Ah, 5 Seconds of Summer. Indeed. So if that's the case, then I have one in 28. And this other one is not put away. And I know the other one is not put. That's weird. All right. Let's see if they're in here. There's one. And I know I have another one that has the slipcover. Unless it's in here. I don't think so. But, I mean, I don't need it because I found the one I need. Maybe this one has the slipcover. It does. Yeah, that one has a slipcover. All right, 5 Seconds of Summer. This is the Target exclusive one. It has a few extra tracks. I think 3 extra tracks or something. The standard one of this is going to be like a white cover. But these Target, and those ones are like $10. These Target exclusive ones, this one is $43. The one with the slipcover is like closer to $50. Is how I have it priced. But if I can see that one sold for 43, I'm sure the other one will. I got to get this remote. Give it. So this is the remote I found in the trash, along with a couple other remotes and so on and so forth. But this is a Velux, Vulux. It has the exact model, which is 3LRS01 Skylight Remote Control. Found it in a dumpster. You know, I do scrapping and micro scrapping as well. So if I find things like this, and I know that remotes can sell for well, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Well, the worst I could do is spend a couple minutes looking it up. Glad I did. $143 out of the trash. All right, another book. Messages of Our Lady at St. Nicholas. $55. Pat Benatar. C42. Pat Benatar. This one I've had for a while. Surprisingly, so when I got them, they sold for like 90 to $100. And the way and how I do my sell similars is I'll take stuff down that's 3 months old or older, and the view counter has at least 3, then I'll click on it, and if it has 4 or more, I'll take it down. But I'll do that rotation every, basically every other day or so I'm doing that, but it's on that 3-month rotation. So something as popular as a Pat Benatar in a seal Pat Benatar, it looks like it's this one, isn't selling for a given price over 3 months, and I bring it down, isn't selling for that given price, I'm not going to sit there and hold on to a CD that once sold for $92, and it's just not selling that over that 3 months, and then another 3 months, and then another 3 months. I keep taking it down until it finds that point. I do start most of my listings fairly higher, so I can accommodate that. There are those people, I could have listed this for 98, and 2 days later, somebody could have came in and they're like, boom, I want it right now. So however that works, but I don't list and just let something stay at that one price for 3 years. It keeps coming down because I want to push stuff out. You're losing more money by not getting the money, and then later on getting the money. There's a lot. They're so similar to relist for a reason, and they work well. But this Pet Benatar, although it did just get relisted maybe a couple weeks ago, it's still $63 though. Telarc C48. C48 Telarc Collection, Volume 9. I usually don't end up with a whole bunch of these. Some of these have been, they can be pretty good. These actual, I mean, Telarc can't, it does make good stuff, but, or did. But these little comps, some of them can be well. They're pretty good. I've sold one that was, it was like $35. This one is not that. It's 13. Well, it's still something that I bought that's gone. A VHS V8 vroom, vroom, Dark Drive. Speaking of those envelopes, so I use the eBay envelopes mainly because they come out more. Then you can flip part of the remaining part of the envelope over that. Actually, I put it in there like this, and then flap the other part over it so both kind of stay a little protected, a little more. In the smaller envelopes I have, it wouldn't cover one of these edges, which never had a problem, but may as well. Speaking of envelopes, that quarter where you can order your stuff with your eBay coupon ends this month. Well, not the whole thing, but the coupon does ends this month. So get your stuff. And I think I'm going to order bigger envelopes for like bigger books and stuff. All right. But this VHS, nothing super awesome. 956. Had it for a little while, but it's gone. Let's see. We have Kush and D12. Kush, Kush, darling, Kush. That's Hush. Kush. $14. I thought that was Eric Roberts at first, but all right. C33. Peter Hamill Sitting Target. C33. Peter Hamill. Peter Hamill Sitting Target. $21. Live in concert, the sensational Alex Harvey Band, C32. Alex Harvey Band, 19. Genesis Foxtrot. Maybe it's in here. No. It's likely going to be in this. right there. Genesis Foxtrot 15. So this is one I did get. I mean, it only has 6 tracks on it. So well, the last track is 22 minutes long. I mean, I did listen to it a couple times. You could kind of tell a little bit that it is um, Phil Collins. You could tell by his voice and stuff, but I mean, not one that I would keep to just listen to. But I did like this one. David Gilmour from Pink Floyd. I think it's this one right here. It is. David Gilmour, live. Selections from an Island. 3 tracks. On an Island. Was that Simon and Garfunkel? No, that's I Am an Island. I am a rock. I am an island. Take a breath. And This Heaven. David Gilmour. $12. This Snakes, The Keeper and the Kept by Carl Caulfield. It is a first edition, first print book. $67. So I've had this one for maybe a year. And they have sold for higher than that. And the same principle goes that I just said about that Pat Benatar CD. Same principle applies. You know, it's sold. They have sold higher at one point. And I have the item, and if the price just comes down enough and enough, someone will eventually grab it. Be like, I'm not gonna. I know they sold for $100, but I'm not gonna spend $100 when the price comes down or a negotiated price. I'll buy it. That's what a lot of these people do. So this was listed at like $75, and someone came in for 67. So cool. I'll take it. Still a book I probably paid $2 for. Sit down. South Central, sealed. South Central. D3. On the side, on this box right here, it's probably I probably had this for a little while. I mean, not super long, but long enough. $14. Sealed South Central. Master Pickup Artist. Oh yeah, this is an interesting one. Master Pickup Artist. University number 03, 4-disc DVD set. $46. It's going across the pond. No barcode. Interesting title and topic. Type it up. I think I had to go into Terapeak to find the certainties of this, but yeah. $2, whatever I paid for it. And it looks like we're down to the last one. Lego Masterpiece, Rock Raiders. Lego Masterpiece. This game, PC game, $25. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Unless there's one under there that I missed. I believe that's all of them. Yes. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that I didn't get. Yeah, miscounted right there then. So it's actually 24 for 820 something. So this would be sales from Friday after the mail. So Friday at about well, I mean, I don't think this would have been from the 18th at 10:49. So it would have been 149 on the 18th, which the mail was already gone by that time. So anything from that minus this $23 one that I can't find. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and up to Poofy. The stray cat Poofy. Well, I saw Poofy come by. I usually feed him. He comes by and he's like, meow, his male cat. And make his little meow meows. And he also likes to break in. Like our back sliding door will stay open during the day. He'll just come walking in, go over to the food, eat the food. And if he doesn't understand or pick up on that one of us or somebody's walking around and we walk in the kitchen, he does a cartoon cat. Like, cartoon cat, and he'll just slide all across the linoleum and take off outside. And he comes back all the time, does it. He's like, I know I'm burgling you guys, but you can't catch me. And then sometimes he'll just walk right on in down the hallway and start going up the stairs. I'm like, hey, Poofy, what are you doing? Get out of here. So that's straight. That's that stray cat. But for the weekend, that's good enough. Payout still, I mean, have not really been at that 1K mark. That's in part on me as well. But stuff is selling, and the payouts have been enough. The stuff is selling, which is good. And what am I getting today? I'm getting the CDs that some reason that the live that I did yesterday, I had a couple people come in and some a little bit of conversation, and when I ended it, and yeah, I did the same thing on my phone. It just didn't take into YouTube, so that's not there. But I resurfaced, I don't know, 25 listings of CDs and stuff. So I have about 40, maybe 50 that are going to get pictured and listed today. And then sometime I got to get these ones that are out and about. I got to get them in boxes. And then this batch coming up will probably just stay out because it's not a bigger sale. It's just another sale that goes up maybe 5-6% off what stuff is listed at right now. And then when that ends, and then that's when I do a bigger calling. And then that's when I empty stuff, some stuff out of these boxes, and I have room. So twice a year I will do those sales. It'll be right at the July 4th weekend and after the day after Christmas. And then it'll run until like January 3rd or 4th or something. The end of the year sale is typically longer, like 7, 8, 9 days. And stuff is on sale a little more. However, and I'll say this because I'm wanting to put it up and I wasn't going to post it or anything like that, but or on a post. According to the metrics, my sales as of right now are like 0.5% off of what they were right now of what they were last year. It doesn't really the dollar amount right, but I'll put that post up here. So there, or the screenshot up here. There you go. So that's going to wrap that one up. Like what you heard, like what you saw, like what you learned. I guess doing repricing, doing sell similars and doing repricing. The time frame, how much, and all that's completely up to you. But I do sell some. I've done sell similars for a long time, a long time. I never really had like a standardized metric on why I did them. Maybe I just picked 5 of the or 10 of the oldest ones did sell similar, and then they just never ever sold. So why would I do sell similars on stuff like that doesn't have a clicking interest, like something can click on your listing? So that's when I started doing, and it was really bad when eBay took the total view counter and took that away and replaced it with a 30-day. It still kind of helps, but doing it that way by things that people have looked at and then you price it again, that at least means that some eyes have landed on it within 3 months. You're going to increase your odds of eyes landing on it again if it's something that it's more popular than the other stuff. So those are the things I'm going to drop and do sell similar on. Oh man, but you lost $12 on that pen. Fuck it, dude. It's gone. One in the hand is better than two in the bush. 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 Appreciate it. Oh, I know there's other stuff. Oh, like what you're like. So I think I already said that. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Appreciate it. Thank you.